Children, we are into surface areas and volumes, and here's the next question for you. The curved surface area of a cone is 1159 5 by 7 centimeter square. It's a mixed fraction. Area of the base, conical section's base is circular. So area of the base, circular base is 254, 4 by 7, again a mixed fraction. Find its volume. Let me draw the figure for you. There is a cone, this is a circular base, and let R be the radius of the circular base, H is the height. Alright. So we have to find R value and H value. It's only then we will be able to find the volume of the cone. Alright. Now how am I going to proceed for this? First I will say area. I will say let R be the radius of base of cone. H be the, let H be the height of cone, right? Now area of base is how much? 254 4 by 7 centimeter square. Now what is the area of the base formula? It is a pi r square. So you have to write this in proper fraction. Alright, how do I write this in proper fraction? So LCM is 7. What is 7 into 254? 254 into 7. 7 4s are 28, 8, 2 carry. 7 5s are 35, 36, 37, 7, 3 carry. 7 2s are 14 plus 3, 17. So it is 1778. Alright, plus 4. So pi r square. What is 1778 plus 4? It will be 1782. It is 1782 divided by 7. And this is pi r square. Now let us go for the next step. Pi is 22 by 7 into r square is equal to 1782 divided by 7. 7 cancel. R square is equal to 1782 divided by 22. Any cancellations are possible, you try to cancel. Alright, now what am I going to do? I will say 11 2s are 22, 11 1s are 11. Out of 17, if 11 is removed, 6 is left, 68. 68 means 11 6s are 68, 11 6s are 66. Out of 68, if you remove 66, you have 2. 11 2s are 22. So R square is equal to 162 divided by 2, which is nothing but 81. So R is equal to square root of 81, which is 9 centimeters. So radius of the base you got as 9 centimeters. Now we have to get the height of the cone. What is the next given to you? Given the curved surface area. The curved surface area is 1159 5 by 7. Now let us write this properly. 1159 into 7. Let me multiply. 1159 into 7. 7 9s are 63, 3, 6 carry, 7 5s are 35. 35 plus 6 is 41, 1, 4 carry, 7 1s are 7, 7 plus 4 is 11, 1 carry, 7 1s are 7, plus 1 is 8. Alright, now this is 8113 plus, what I have to add? I have to add 5. 8113 plus 5 is 8118. So this is 8118 divided by 7. And what is the formula to find the curved surface area? The curved surface area is pi RL. Is pi RL. H be the height of the cone whose slant height is L. This is L. Now pi is 22 upon 7. Into R. R how much we got? We got R as 9. L we have to find 8118 divided by 7. Once again 7 will be cancelled. I have to find the value of L. L is equal to 8118 divided by 22 into 9. Now how do you proceed? It is 9 1s are 9. 9 9s are 81. And you are jumping forward. Put a gap. 9 2s are 18. Now you have 902. 902 by 22. Now again I will divide. 11 2s are 22, 11 8s are 88, 90 minus 88 is 2, so 11 2s are 22. L is equal to 2 4s are 1s are, L is equal to 41. Slant height is 41. R is 9, we have to find H. Now therefore we know that L square is equal to H square plus R square. I want to find the value of height. Height is equal to under root of L square minus R square. So it is under root of, what is length? L you got, L is equal to 41. So it is 41 whole square minus R square. What is R value we got? R value is 9. So let us find what we get. H is equal to under root of, what is 41 square? I can do here 41 whole square. 1 square 1, 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8, 4 square 16. It is 1681. 1681 minus 9. Alright, 1681 minus 9 square. 1681 minus 9 square. The 9 square is equal to what? 81. So 1681 minus 81 will be square root of 1600. And what is square root of 1600? Square root of 1600 is equal to what? 40. So what we got is the height. So therefore height is equal to 40 meters. Meters or centimeters? Centimeters. Now our problem is not yet done. What is the question asked? Curved surface area is given to you. Area of the base is given to you. Both are used. I am supposed to find the volume of the cone. Now I will say therefore volume of the cone is given to the formula 1 by 3 pi r square h. What is 1 by 3 pi? Pi is how much? 22 upon 7 into r square. R square means 9 into 9. 9 into 9 into h. What is h value we got? H value is 40. So 3 1s are 3 3s are 22 3s are is 66. And 9 4s is 360 divided by 7. You please put the answer in fraction and you will get the answer which is there in the textbook. So I am sure you are able to follow. These are not at all difficult questions. All you need to do is read the question carefully, by heart the formula, put things on the paper, you will get the solution. Now I want you to pause the video for a while, draw the figure, copy the question in your notes, and then we'll go for the next question. Yes. Let us go for the next question, children. A joker's cap is in the form of right circular cone. What do you mean by right circular cone? Whenever the line joining center of the circle to the vertex is perpendicular to the base, it is called as right circular cone. Alright. So it's a right circular cone. What is the radius of the base given to you? Radius is 7 centimeters. Height is 27. I doubt. Anyhow, 27. If it was 24, slant height would have been 25. Anyhow, height given is what? 27. R is 7. So L is a slant height. We know that L square is equal to H square plus R square. So it is 27 square plus 7 square. 27 square is 7 square 49, 9, 4 carry. 7 2s are 14, 14 2s are 28, 28 plus 4 is 32, 2. 3 carry, 2 square 4 plus 3 7, 729 and 7 square is what? 49. So L square is equal to 729 plus 49, 9 plus 9 18, 1 carry, 4 2 6 1 7, 778. L square is equal to 778, L is equal to under root of 778. I can leave it there. Now what is the question asked? Find the area of sheet required to make such 10 caps. So I'll say area of sheet required to make 10 caps is equal to 10 into the curved surface area of one cap. Is it not? So it is 10 into, what is the curved surface area of one cap formula? It is a pi r L. So 10 into pi is how much? 22 upon 7 into what is r value? R value is a 7 into L value is how much? Under root of 778. Under root of 778. 7 7 cancel. 22 into 10 is 220 into root of 778. Whatever, you can simplify that, and so many, see, this is 10 into this, so many centimeter square is the area of the sheet required to make 10 caps. What is this? This is the area of one cap. I want 10 caps, so into 10. Are you clear with this? Now you may pause the video and then we'll go for the last question dealing in cones. Alright. Yeah. Let us go to the next question. Let me read the question for you. Two similar cones have volumes 12 pi and 96 pi cubic units. Similar, right? Now what do you mean by similar? Let me tell you, if I draw a cone like this and draw a cone like this, both of them are no doubtedly they are cones. But will you say they are similar? Will you say they are similar? No, you won't say that they are similar. Why you won't say they are similar? Because you know this vertical angle is not equal. Whenever the vertical angle of a cone is equal, you will say that they are similar. So what will I do? I will draw two similar cones. One is a smaller one, other one is a bigger one. So let me say this is a small cone right? Let me call the height of this is h, the radius of this is r, and the volume of this is small v, and volume is what? 12 pi cubic units, whatever cubic units, right? 12 pi. Now let me go for a larger cone. All right, this is a larger cone. Let this be capital R, let this be capital H, and the volume of this is capital V, and capital V is 96 pi cubic units. All right. Now similar means this angle is equal. This angle is equal to this angle. This angle is 90 degrees. So you can see obviously this triangle is equal to this triangle. And when two triangles are similar, their sides are proportional. That we are going to use. Anyhow, so let us move forward with the question. Two similar cones with volumes 12 pi and 96 pi units. If curved surface area of the smaller cone is 15 pi, curved surface area of the smaller cone, I will say brackets S stands for S, smaller, is 15 pi curved surface area. Then what is the curved surface area? Curved surface area of the larger cone. All right. Now what am I going to do? I will say, I will say, we know that when these two are similar, the ratio of their sides is proportional. I can write h by r. H by r is equal to capital H by capital R. Capital H by capital R. Or I can say relationship. H into capital R is equal to capital H into small r, right? And I do not know which I am going to use. I may replace capital R as H by H into R, or I may replace height as, or I can write height as H into capital R by small r. I do not know which one I am going to use, but certainly one of them I am going to use, and this is the relationship. Now what is given to you? Volume. Now volume formula. Volume of smaller cone by volume of larger cone by volume of smaller cone is 96 pi by 12 pi. Now what is the formula for volume of larger cone? The volume of larger cone is 1 by 3 pi capital R square H by 1 by 3 pi small r square H is equal to pi and pi cancel, 12 ones are 12 8s are 1 by 3 cancel, pi cancel. You got r square H by small r square small h is equal to 8. Now what am I going to do? R square H. What will I do is I will replace H here. What is H is equal to? H into R by R. So R square into, what is H? Small h into capital R by R by R square into small h is equal to how much? 8. Now what I am going to get? R square into H into capital R by R square into R into H is equal to 8. Alright. So now I can cancel H and H. What is R square into R? It is R cube by R square into R, it is small r cube is equal to 8. Now I will say take cube root on both sides. When you take cube root on both sides, what will you get? You will get R cube by R cube is equal to 2 cube. So when you take cube root on both sides, R by R is equal to 2. So you have a relationship between capital R and small r. I can say that capital R is equal to 2 times small r. Capital R is equal to 2 times small r. Alright. So if I replace this relationship in H, capital H, therefore capital H will be equal to what? Small h into capital R. What is capital R? 2 times small r by r. So R cancel. What is capital H is equal to 2 times small h. What is capital R is equal to 2 times small r. Now what am I going to do? What is the question asked? What is the curved surface area? The curved surface area here is given to you as 15h. What is the curved surface area of this part? So what am I going to do? I will say curved surface area of the smaller cone is given by the formula 15 pi. Now curved surface area by curved surface area of the larger cone we are supposed to find. Let me handle that later. What is the curved surface area formula? Pi r L. Now I will do one thing. The place is not sufficient. I want you to pause the video and then we'll move forward and then we'll try to calculate, right? I'll stop here. You may pause the video and we'll move forward. I'm sure you have paused the video. It's a lengthy question but worth doing. All right. So Now we have to deal with what? Curved surface area. See, curved surface area deals with slant height. So let L be the slant height of the smaller cone and capital L be the slant height of the larger cone. I'll say let L be the slant height of smaller cone and capital L be the slant height of the larger cone. Now what is the relationship we have? We know that L is equal to under root of r square plus h square, and capital L will be equal to under root of r square plus h square. Now capital L is equal to under root of, replace this. What is capital R is equal to 2r whole square. What is capital H is equal to 2h whole square. So it will be under root of 2 square is taken common, r square plus h square. So what is under root of 2 square? Under root of 2 square is 2 into under root of r square plus h square. So capital L will be equal to 2, and this is nothing but small l. So again you have this relationship between the slant height of the larger cone and the slant height of the smaller cone. Now let us try to move forward. What are we supposed to find? We are supposed to find the curved surface area of the larger cone. Now what am I going to do is consider curved surface area of larger cone by curved surface area of smaller cone is equal to, what is given to you? Curved surface area of the larger cone, we do not know, it is a question mark. By what is the curved surface area of the larger cone? It is 15 pi. So question mark means curved surface area of the larger cone is equal to 15 pi into curved surface area of larger cone by curved surface area of the smaller cone, Now let me put the formula 15 pi. What is the curved surface area of the larger cone? It is a pi r l by, what is the curved surface area of the smaller cone? Pi r l, small l. Pi and pi cancel. Now you have 15 pi. What is capital R in terms of small? Capital R is equal to 2r. What is capital L in terms of small l? It is equal to, see, this is 2r, and capital L is equal to 2l by small r into small l. Now small r, small l cancel. 2 2s are 4. 4 into 15 is 60 pi. So therefore question mark is equal to 60 pi. What is question mark? So therefore the curved surface area of the larger cone is 60 pi. We are dealing with area, square units. This was cubic units, volume. Now here you write this as square units. Please try to understand. Nothing is given to you, only they have mentioned that they are similar. Because they are similar, their sides are proportional, and also volume is given to you. With the help of volume, you could get the other values and the ratios, and then you have the answer. Alright, so this was a difficult question, no doubt, but it is worth doing it. Keep practicing such questions, and then you will get idea and the concept will be developed. Alright, so I want you to pause properly and copy this video. Meanwhile, I take your care and bye-bye.